Hi guys, it's Miss Boyd, and I want to walk you through a activity for your wellness fair. So with the wellness fair, we are looking at a pirate theme, so I thought we could make a treasure map together. So you will need a piece of paper for this. You'll need something to add some color with, markers, color pencils, crayons. If you have a brown colored paper, like construction paper, that would work great for a treasure map. But if you just have regular blank copy paper, that would work too. So we are going to start with our paper out in front of us, and we're going to start to draw the trail or the path for our treasure map. I am using a brown construction paper, and I'm going to start with my pencil so I can erase if I want to change something. So to start, you want to think of where your treasure map is going to start, and you're going to use a kind of a dashed line for your path. And usually the treasure map kind of goes around and doesn't follow a straight line. So you can make a really interesting kind of line that doubles back on itself. And you want to use an X marks the spot for our end of the map. And I'm going to make my X thicker for that ending spot. So once you have your path, then you're going to think about some obstacles that your treasure hunter needs to go around to get to the treasure. You also want to think about where they're starting. So in a traditional treasure map, maybe they're starting in a ship and they're going through hills and mountains and rivers. Maybe yours is a little different, and you're going to take your treasure hunter through a park, and they're going to have to go over the swings and through the sandbox. You decide what your obstacles are depending on where you want your treasure hunt to take place, and you're going to start adding some of those in. So if I were doing my idea of this being a park, maybe I'm going to add the swings here. So I have to go around the swings as part of this treasure hunt. Maybe I'm starting at the school. So I'm going to draw my school building here. Let's see, got my double doors and some windows, maybe roof like this, and the flag out in the front. So I'm going to start at the school. Maybe I need to go around the basketball court. So I can draw my court here, my free throw lines. Okay, maybe another thing I need to go through. Let's see. My park is going to have some teeter-totters here. That one's a little bit off center. That would be a hard teeter-totter to play on. So whatever you're going to do, you want to space those things out, and you can even add some things outside of your trail. So maybe I want this to be a forest over here, so I'm going to add some trees. It does not have to look super realistic because this is a map, and the things you're drawing are representing places or things, so they don't have to look just like them. So once you have everything drawn, then that's a good time to start adding color. Another thing that we do to make it look like a map is we can add a compass or a direction, and you'll want to have the 4 directions: north, south, west, and east. And you can decorate this however you want to make it look like a compass. Traditionally, in our pirate map, the X and the path are done in red, but you could decide to do it in any way that you wanted. So you'd go through all of this, adding color and lots of details. And when you're all done, to make it look like it's been old and it has been lost and passed around, we're going to take this and we're going to crumple it up. So I'm going to kind of crumple it up multiple times, trying to get lots of little crinkly folds in my paper. And then I'm going to open it up and kind of flatten it out again. And it looks old and worn. If I wanted to make it look even older and more worn, I can start to tear the edges, and it's okay if it starts to tear part of my map, because treasure maps maybe have lost pieces over the years. Probably want to make sure my little X marks the spot stays on there though. And I'm going to kind of change this around and make it look really old and used. So here is one that I have finished. So you can take a look at that, and you can see that here I'm starting in a little town with some houses. Follow my dashed line around the mountains, around this hilled area. Oh, part of my map is missing. I have a rip there. Here's a forest, and I'm going to end over here at the X next to the lake. So there are all kinds of ways that you can do this, but this is kind of a fun way to explore drawing places and things and a style of map. I hope you enjoy making your own treasure map, and I would love to see how they turn out. You can send a picture of your treasure map to me at mboyt@up140.org. I'd love to see how they turn out. Enjoy the rest of your wellness fair. See you later.